Lopez wants it away.
And it's hit deep to left center. Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza, and the Mets lead 3-2. Beto behind the net. Sweeps it in front. He's gone! Beto! 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 Defend Beto! And the Rangers have one more hell of a time, baby! But it's moved Vancouver! Anthony for three. Puts it in! Knicks by one with 8.2 remaining!
Joe Namath, number 12, has been the one big sidelight. He's come down here and he says the Jets are going to win. In fact, he doesn't even predict it. He says, I guarantee a Jet victory.
His first at-bat of the game. There's a fly ball deep to left. It's on its way. There it goes. And the Yankees are going to the World Series. Aaron Boone has hit a home run. The Yankees go to the World Series.
This is WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
What's up, Long Island? Wherever you're listening, tri-state, worldwide. You can listen to us worldwide, you know. If you are, wherever you are, thank you for listening to WHPC Sports Talk. We welcome you into the Friday edition here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. It is Joshua Umahi as your host, as customary on Friday, joined by Nico Weech, Corey David, Eric Williams. How we doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You know, the weekend is coming up. Not too sure if there's any wrestling fans out there, but WrestleMania is this weekend.
Yeah, Mauricio was talking about it yesterday. Unfortunately, we couldn't fit it in the show, but
it's not real sport.
Huh?
It's
not real sport.
Dang, that's crazy. It's entertainment. Yeah.
It's entertainment. It's not real sport.
It's entertainment. But it's not a real sport.
It's just a live action movie.
It pretty much is. I gotta co-sign that. Isn't it all scripted? Wasn't that? Because I was told as a kid it was just all scripted and nothing was real about it and everything else.
Now you can do sports betting on it in Minnesota, I think.
Why? See, only in Minnesota, bro. Because why would I find myself betting on fake stuff?
I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, right?
We don't know, but they know.
They actually don't find out till the match is almost over. So they can't tell anyone who's going to win.
I mean, maybe I'm a hypocrite because the NBA is definitely scripted too, and I'm always betting on that, so... I mean, Adam Silver cooked up a great script this year. I mean, his is like chef's kiss, like
I don't know about
perfect.
That.
It
ain't been as compelling.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not
because LaMelo's injured.
What? No, it's not even that. It's just that it doesn't feel like it's compelling. Only good thing that they got, going cooking is, Knicks was solid this year. Knicks was solid. He got that part going.
Facts.
Now the LeBron, I ain't going front. The LeBron comeback story from that ankle, how he was.
Oh, miraculous! That man can walk on water. He can come back in 2 weeks from a torn tendon in his foot.
How Dennis Schroeder said it. Them German doctors do wonders.
Yeah. I mean, Dennis Schroeder is like the best at dry snitching. It's crazy. I just gonna tell that man's business like that. I don't know.
He taking a seat that D'Angelo Russell once filled.
Nah, nothing takes that. I can't believe D'Angelo Russell's a Laker again after all that. Remember him snitching on Nick Young with everything else? I don't know, but he's definitely enjoying his time in LA. Look, I mean, the NBA season, we're going to get to it. The Knicks are having a successful season, like you said, Corey, but they got some bad news. We broke it towards the end of our show yesterday with Julius Randle being reevaluated in 2 weeks with that ankle injury. But, man, we had opening day yesterday. Definitely got to start the day with baseball. So... Yankees, Mets, Megan Thee Stallion, 516-572-7440. If you want to discuss, why are you looking at me like that, Corey?
No, I was trying to hear what you said.
I said, it was a great opening day. I saw Megan Thee Stallion throwing out the first pitch. It was,
Thank God, yo.
Yeah. Nah, you should have threw the bomb on that one. Seeing all that ass on the mound, yo, bro. I don't know.
My son was the pitcher, the dude who was catching. He was like, "Let me get an extra hug." He was trying.
Yeah. He was trying to be.
I see. Even the mascot, I was like,
even Mark Wahlberg. Like I didn't even know Mark Wahlberg rock with us like that.
Yeah, no, Mark Wahlberg don't rock
Marky
with us.
Mark?
Yo,
he rock with y'all. Don't worry.
He don't rock with us like that. But he had to be like,
he was rocking with that.
I see the vision.
He was rocking with that for sure. Yeah, special performance with that first pitch, Megan Thee Stallion, right down the middle. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
Ain't nobody care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ain't nobody care about that.
Yeah, ain't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? She got on the mound and was showing all that ass.
Cameraman, the
listen.
GOAT, yo.
Who is?
The cameraman.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Shout out to him.
do you see? There was a clip of like the cameraman just running with the camera. You know exactly where that camera was focused. He wasn't slick. He wasn't taking the video for the ESPN. He was taking his own video.
Yeah, I know.
Not slick.
The people who run the ESPN pages on Twitter and Instagram, I know they was working some overtime last night hiding those replies.
Yo, the hidden replies were crazy. They were definitely working overtime. They was earning their paycheck. Once again, 516-572-7440. You want to discuss anything about opening day? Even some booty, we can do that. Let's get to the Yankees and Mets, though. So we covered yesterday during the show the Yankees, before we went on air, because of the pitch clock, it would just sped everything up. Usually Yankees and Mets games will end right when we get on air, but that ended well before. The Yankees won 5-0 versus the Giants. Garrett Cole got the win, 11 strikeouts, a New York Yankees opening day record. We talked about Aaron Judge hitting a solo home run right in the first inning, picking up right where he left off last year. Gleyber Torres with a 2-run home run. Now, the Yankees are off tonight, but they resume a 3-game series versus the Giants tomorrow at 4:05. That's the first pitch. It'll be on Fox National Television. During the show, we were reacting live to the Mets game. So we actually went final after we went off air yesterday. The Mets did get the win against the Marlins 5-3. Max Scherzer, he got the win, but it was kind of an uneven performance. 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, 4 hits. But hey, the Mets offense stepped up, and that was the real question we had coming into the season. I know they're supposed to be a really good offense still, but you lose, or actually you don't lose anybody. You don't bring up the prospects, and we talked about it ad nauseum yesterday. I'm not going to get all the way into it today, but Beatty, Mauricio Vientos, the young guys all had great springs, and they weren't there to start the season. Whether you want to call it politics or whatever else, they weren't there. But you know who was there for the Mets? That'd be Brandon Nimmo.
1-1 to Nimmo.
That's lined into right center field, and that's down for a base hit, and the Mets will regain the lead. It goes by Chisholm and all the way back to the wall. Escobar is in. Right behind him, Narvaez. The relay throw to the plate. Narvaez slides. He's safe. It's a 2-run double for Brandon Nimmo, and the Mets go back in front 5-3.
Good to have Gary Cohen, Ron Darling, Keith Fernandez back on the call of SNY. Been too long. So yeah, Brandon Nimmo, the big game-winning 2-run double in the bottom of the 7th. Secured the win for the New York Mets. 3 RBIs overall for Brandon. RBI each for Francisco Lindor and Jeff McNeil, fresh off the World Baseball Classic, and Starling Marte. The top of the lineup for the New York Mets, I mean, we talk about it. It's definitely going to be the driving force for this offense. Nimmo and Marte, they're both making big money now, with Nimmo getting that 8-year, $162 million extension. They're going to be the reason. If the Mets have a successful offensive season, they're going to be the reason why. Aside from the obvious, Lindor and Alonso, those 2 guys are going to have to produce in the 1-2 holes in that lineup and keep doing it consistently. The Mets are not off tonight like the Yankees. They play tonight, 6:40 first pitch. David Peterson, 7-5 record last year, 3.8 ERA versus Jesus Luzardo for the Marlins. Battle of the lefties there. And yeah, just, a great start overall for New York baseball. I was thinking about this, and it was consistent talk all last season. The odds of us getting a Subway Series in the World Series. And I know the talk with the Yankees is they got to deal with the Astros. The Astros always get them in October. The Mets, obviously, they lose Edwin Diaz, but I saw a video yesterday. He's actually rehabbing already, so maybe we see him back before the end of the season, but I'm still holding out hope. Mets-Yankees World Series. Not that I'm rooting for the Yankees to get there. I'm honest about that, but maybe. Good start. Just 1 out of 162, though. I know both teams' heads aren't getting too big. So there you go.
Well, the Yankees' heads might be.
Yeah?
I mean, look at Corey over here.
What about Corey? What about him?
Look at those eyes. Yeah, acting like they won the damn thing already. Hey, don't take away from the fish camera. Put the camera back on the fish.
I didn't introduce, what's his name again?
Salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon. We got Salmon joining us in the studio today.
Yeah.
A fish.
Yeah.
A live fish. If you're on Facebook Live, you can see him in the camera shot there. Say hello to Salmon.
He chilling.
Corey, you got nothing to say to Nico? No comeback?
Oh no, we just winning out here. We just enjoying life right now today.
Oh,
Today we good.
So that actually backs up his statement that, Yankees fans' heads are getting too big after that one win.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't getting too big. We just enjoying life.
Humongous.
Just enjoy. We can't enjoy life. We can't enjoy. We taking it.
The day I let you enjoy life is the day I'm no longer on this earth.
We taking it one step at a time. Stop it.
Corey speaks his piece. All right. Heard you.
Yo, who's the other person that homered yesterday?
You see how he trying to play these.
Got him.
It was Judge first.
Got him.
Who was second?
Come on, Corey.
Who's the only other person that hit a home run?
I literally just said it.
I was asleep during the whole thing. I watched
Dude, it's literally on the paper.
Look at the topic sheet. Look at it.
Yankees fan, my ass.
I'm a casual. I'll admit that.
He just got exposed on Sports Talk. That's tough. That's tough. Let's go around the majors real quick. Before you look at me like that.
No, that fish a bigger baseball fan than you.
Time out. You know, I'm a casual for many reasons. Ain't too many people that I'm really looking at.
What's that supposed to mean?
In the majors.
What? That's not a valid reason.
Nah.
Not for baseball, yo.
Avid baseball fan over here. Hi guys.
Yeah, like Josh likes baseball.
That's Josh.
What was the?
What?
You got me lost right now.
I'm offended for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. I'll just leave it there. Let's go around the majors real quick before we move on from baseball. So Los Angeles Angel and future Met Shohei Ohtani struck out 10 batters over 6 scoreless innings pitched. You hear that and you think the Angels won, right? Mm-hmm. Nah. The Angels did Angel stuff. They wasted that performance. They lost to the horrible Athletics of Oakland 2-1. How about future Met or former Met Trevor May getting the W? Former Met Aaron Loop charged with the L for the Angels. Man, Shohei Ohtani, I mean, I know it's just one game, but I can't wait until the trade deadline. And even next offseason, Eric's a Dodgers fan over there. That bidding war is going to be legendary. Mets, Dodgers for Shohei Ohtani.
That's a good one.
What's the projected contract? This is $600 million, right?
Literally
$600
whatever
million.
he puts down on the check.
Yeah, he's blank check territory for sure.
$1 billion.
I'd give him that.
I would too.
He is the greatest baseball player since Babe Ruth.
I mean, Corey, you got any thoughts on this? You looking around?
Yeah,
like,
Corey, tell me, what do you think about Shohei Ohtani? What are your thoughts?
I feel like he has his attribute of being able to pitch and hit.
Mm-hmm.
It provides a lot. But the one thing I'm interested about that I want to ask, because being a cat, how do you on open day? How do y'all feel like I believe it's the pitching time clock?
The pitch clock.
The pitch clock.
I like it.
How do y'all think it affected the game?
Well, go ahead, Nico.
I liked it a lot because I could actually watch baseball with my dad for the first time in my life. Because usually he hates watching baseball on TV because the games are like 3-4 hours long. But this was a 2.5 hour game. It was beautiful.
And there's this thing that the pitchers got on their gloves now that they could call their own pitches?
PitchCom, yeah. That was a big thing last year. A lot of them are still getting adjusted to it just because Major League Baseball pitchers are creatures of habit and nature and everything else. But
Ohtani is great with it. He had it in his sleeve and he hit the button like he already knew what the button was. He knew what pitch he was calling. He was great with it.
Ohtani can't be human.
No, he's not.
He's just smarter
Does he play
than everybody
outfield
else.
too?
He can, yeah. He's capable. Just smarter, better than everybody else.
Greatest thing since Babe Ruth.
For sure. I mean,
like NFL comparison would be like he's the Patrick Mahomes of.
Not even.
He's like Patrick Mahomes times 20, yo.
Yeah.
He's like if it was Patrick Mahomes on offense and who's a great defense? Who's best
LT?
defensive player in the league? LT on defense.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it is. Great pitcher.
LT plus Aaron Donald plus Micah Parsons plus everyone who has ever played defense before.
He's that good. I got to co-sign that. Shohei Ohtani is the goods, but the Angels are not. They're going to keep wasting the 2 best players in baseball. So, shout out to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We brought up Megan Thee Stallion throwing out the first pitch in Houston. Even with that, it didn't light a fire under the Astros. They lost their home opener. The defending champions did to the White Sox 3-2. And Jacob deGrom. Good old Jacob. Good old Jake. He got effed up by the Phillies last night. Mm-hmm. Texas Rangers debut just got shelled, but Texas came back to win 11-7. So Jacob deGrom aside, they still got the job done. The offense did. And we talk about it. The Rangers spent a lot of money the last few off seasons. And Jacob deGrom was obviously the big talk this offseason, but last offseason it was Marcus Semien, Corey Seager. Bring them both in. Rangers didn't have the season we were expecting, but they got off to a great start yesterday. They were just carrying that offense, and then you had their DH first baseman. I think his name's Jacob something. Mm-hmm. So one Jacob showed up for Texas yesterday. That'll do it for around the majors, but 516-572-7440 if you want to chime in on baseball. For now, we're going to move on to other topics. Real quick, and again, this news broke yesterday, right when we were about to end the show, but we obviously saw Julius Randle on Wednesday get hurt. His left ankle sprained. He landed on Bam Adebayo's foot in the paint, and that's the most pain I've ever seen Julius Randle in. I mean, this guy's played every single game and just could not go. He shot the free throws, but he just immediately limped to the Knicks locker room and just crumbled to the floor in the hallway. I'm like, this isn't good. I'm hoping it's just a 1 week thing, but you had Ian Begley report yesterday. Randle, with that sprained left ankle, will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Now, an important note there, it didn't say he'll be back in 2 weeks. It said he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks, and Ian Begley, like I said, of SNY, did a good job breaking down what exactly that means for the Knicks.
Usually, when a team says a player is going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, that doesn't mean that player is going to take the court at the 2 week mark. It usually means a player is going to get cleared for contact at that point, and then player takes some contact in practice, sees how the player reacts to that contact in practice, and then maybe gets cleared to play. So you're looking at least a few days after that 2 week mark for Julius Randle based on the current timeline.
So basically what Ian's saying is that, reevaluation in 2 weeks, but still you got to get cleared for contact and actually go through contact and practice. And who knows? The NBA playoff starts on April 15th. That's 2 weeks and 1 day now away. So I don't know if Julius Randle's going to get cleared in 1 day, but that's a tough loss. He is going to be all NBA, 2-time All-Star, great comeback season after that BS last season. And, he turned me around. He turned me and a lot of Knicks fans' opinions on him around with the great season he had this year. Thought he was going to play all 82, but he's hurt now. It's not going to happen. The question I want to ask, though, real quick. Randle's absence. We saw Josh Hart play some 4 in the second half. We saw, obviously, Obi Toppin's going to get opportunity. I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know if he's going to come off the bench still, but me personally, I would love to see Obi start and get that opportunity and get some reps, some heavy reps to get better before the playoffs. And RJ Barrett, too. All the talk about can RJ fit with Randle and Brunson. Now Randle's out, and we talk about RJ being a guy that needs to have the ball in his hand. So out of those 3 guys, who do we think will step up the most in Randle's absence?
RJ Barrett.
RJ.
He has to. He has no choice. I mean, now you really gotta you gotta fill in the shoes. You gotta put your big boy shoes on, and you gotta go out there and ball. I mean, he's capable of doing it. We've seen him do it before, but on a consistent basis, But now this is your time, especially if Randle was out for say the first 2 games of the playoffs. You really gotta put on you gotta go in. You gotta go out there and play your A game, especially against Cleveland, if you want a chance to win this series.
100%. Listen, I agree with that. I think obviously Obi's going to get the start, but I think RJ Barrett, for his play style, him playing the 4 in Julius Randle's absence here the last couple weeks of the season might work out well for the Knicks and RJ, because him just trying to be a third option wing shooter with Brunson and Randle on the court, I don't like it. I don't like the fit. But now he has an opportunity, and we know we're going to play Cleveland. I know it's still to be confirmed or clinched, but we're going to play Cleveland in the first round. Those first 2 games are going to be in, I don't know what they call it now. It used to be Quicken Loans Arena, but it's going to be in Cleveland. RJ Barrett's the most important player in that series, so it's a good chance for him to get some reps, get some, a lot more usage, and get that aggression up. So I'm looking at him too. Obi Toppin, obviously, same thing applies. Josh Hart, you know what you're going to get out of any position he plays, so.
Yeah, that's who I felt like was going to step up the most in the playoffs. Josh Hart, just on the fact that I watched his whole entire career. he's been one of those guys that you consider the dog. He's like a PJ Tucker. He's like a PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
He can guard almost 1 through 5. And it's just that he has these intangibles, plays defense well. You know, he has certain moves in the post that he can do that he gets to. Like, he knows how to get to his moves. And there's sometimes when he can get hot from 3.
We definitely gonna need it. All hands on deck. We got the Knicks' upcoming schedule here. Now, before I get into that, though, this game in Cleveland, we talk about the playoff. Is it going to shake out that way? It probably is going to shake out that way, but you got Cleveland tonight. It's going to be a good opportunity.
It's a preview. So what the Knicks got? It's in Cleveland. It's going to be a raucous environment. It's going to be loud in there. They call it Loudville over there in Cleveland, so it's going to be interesting. The Knicks are 2-1 against the Cavs this season. Definitely a pivotal matchup. We'll see what happens tonight at 7:30 tip-off. Around the association, though, but before we do that, we got a caller. Let's get to the caller. First caller of the day on WHPC Sports Talk. Caller, you're on. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Calling you from beautiful Nevada.
Dave.
Yeah.
Humble bragging. What's up?
And a beautiful day. What can I tell you?
What's the weather out there?
Tomorrow's going to be about closer to 80. Right now, it's about 72.
All right, it's supposed to be 70 tomorrow here, but it's going to rain, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But
No, good for you. Get an umbrella. What can I tell you? As far as the pitch clock, the infielders had made mention during the preseason that it did keep them on their toes. You know, as far as being in the game. I know that professionals are supposed to be in the game, but it kept them around as far as their attention span. And what is your thoughts about eliminating the clock, maybe for the 8th and 9th innings, when things get a little bit hot and heavy?
That's a great question. Now, first off, my thoughts on the pitch clock, and I know we kind of brushed over it during the first block, but I love it. I think going 2 games, it might be an issue for fans that, because fans are so used to like leaving their seats to go get a burger or a soda or a beer or something and come back to the seats and not having missed much action. But now it's going to be a little different, obviously. I think people should get to the games a lot earlier and settle all that then, but that's neither here nor there. But watching it on TV is definitely a better experience. Like you said, I don't know about y'all, but my attention span is small. So, yeah, I can't. If it's like, because you have pitchers usually, and we've seen this in the recent years, just walk around the mound and, wipe their sweat off their hat and walk around the mound again and pick up the rosin bag and flip it up a couple times. It's just annoying. So, and batters do the same thing. Mark Canha's a definitely prime suspect number 1 in terms of slowing down the game. So I like it in that standpoint. But I can see why people say like 8th, 9th inning. Like when it's really winning time, you really got to lock in and focus, and those are that's the most crucial time in the game. Obviously, I can see why people are like, let's lessen the reins on the pitch clock in the final innings. That makes sense to me. But I can see the other side of it too, because people are like, you want to keep the flow of the game consistent throughout the whole game. So I see both sides of it. Both sides make sense. But if you had to ask me, put my feet to the fire, I'd probably say, pitch clock, final innings. You move the game fast enough. Now we're really locked in on the drama of everything. If it's a close game, you want to see the drama. You don't want everything, rushed along. So I would say, 8th, 9th inning, let it go a little bit.
And who's going to be the first manager or coach to challenge the clock?
We want to say Buck?
Yeah, I'll go with Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you've taken something that's supposed to shorten the game, and you're turning it into exactly what it's not supposed to be.
I don't know. I think largely if we focus on how it's going to be throughout the rest of the season, I think it's going to be a success. But yeah, we're going to have those moments where, an old-timer guy like a Buck Showalter, or I think Tony La Russa is still managing, so definitely him too. A lot of these guys are definitely going to be like, oh, hold up, and try to, dispute certain things. So it's bound to happen. That's baseball. Any real changes that happen, managers and players and fans are going to be against it. So, Rob Manfred, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but, he's kind of in a, not, what's the saying? Damned if I do, damned if I don't situation.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the only thing that carried over from the preseason that the players were complaining about is the same thing. It's just a constant that it's taken longer to run from second to third than between any of the other bases. You know why?
I don't.
There's a shortstop in the middle.
He dropped the mic. Shout out Dave from Nevada. If you want to join the conversation too, talk about anything, 516-572-7440. Yeah, I think the pitch clock, I mean, it's going to be a success, especially for the younger fans. That's the target audience the baseball is going after. I think it's going to work out. Last night or yesterday, the entire slate of games I thought was great. Mm-hmm. So, like to see that continue. We was talking about basketball though. I know we don't really care about Brooklyn. They are top 6 seed still. Mikal Bridges, Brooklyn Bridges definitely keeps doing his thing. If you care about the play-in seeding, the Nets host the Hawks tonight in what you would call a pivotal matchup for that seeding. Nets are 6th. Hawks are 8th right now. The Raptors are in between. No, the Heat are in between. Heat are the 7th seed. Raptors are the 9th. So it's still a lot to be decided for the seeding, the play-in seeding for the East. But, I mean, the biggest story from the NBA last night. Did anybody catch that Boston-Milwaukee game?
That ass whooping?
That was... I mean, the saying is, Franz, shout out Franz, belt the cheeks. Damn. The Celtics were up as much as 46. They wind up winning by 41. Jason Tatum went for 40. Jaylen Brown went for 30. A weird moment in the game towards the end. You had Jaylen Brown elbowing Chris Middleton. Knocked a tooth out. Chris Middleton's mouth was bleeding and stuff. And then you had Giannis's brother.
Oh, man.
Giannis's brother headbutting Blake Griffin for some reason. And then Blake asking for Jalen's mask, like, I might need this. So it was just, an all-out embarrassment. And I said the Bucks were the best team in the NBA for the last month, and then you had that happen. So I don't even know anymore. Like Corey said, the NBA is just, whether you like it or hate it, it's just all over the place. And you don't know who's going to win and anything else. It's definitely up in the air.
As far as the best team in the NBA goes, that's definitely up in the air right now. But
yeah,
the Bucks did come off a game against the Pacers 2 nights ago, and they possibly played their best game of the season. Drew Holiday had 51 points and Giannis had 39, I believe. So for them to come out like that last night, a little sluggish, I mean, you don't expect that from a team like that, but it was bound to happen.
But you can always catch a team slipping. Like,
yeah,
I've seen Charlotte in a bunch of teams do it this year. Teams like Houston that was supposed to lose games, came out winning. It's like, how do you let this trash beat you?
Did they beat Brooklyn the other night?
For the Rockets?
Yeah.
Then that's just escape with a win. But the Rockets were up like 9 in that final quarter.
They were.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's interesting. It's wide open. The parity in the NBA. Everyone talks about parity after
you got teams that just rise up like the Sacramento Kings this year.
The Beam team.
Like the Beam.
I don't know. I want to see them do well in the playoffs, but if they get the Warriors or the Lakers, I don't know.
Yeah, the craziest thing I seen was somebody said the last time the Sacramento Kings made the playoffs, they showed some NBA Live 04 graphics.
That ain't right.
Yeah,
that ain't right.
It has been a minute. It's been since 2006 we last saw the Kings in the playoffs. So, I mean, they're back. Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox and Red Velvet over there. Shout out Kevin Huerter. They got a good thing going.
I thought he was the Red Rifle.
No, that's Andy Dalton. Red Velvet is Kevin Huerter. I know it's a lot of...
It's a lot of red.
Whole lot of red.
Whole lot of red. Shout out Playboy Cardi. Whole lot of red.
Speaking of red, how about Alabama's Brandon Miller declaring for the NBA draft?
Mid. Wow. He came front. Nah, he had a bad tournament.
Yeah, he had an injury. Regular season, he was solid after everything that was going on, but then tournament wise, and he just fell off. I don't know hurt. I don't know how that's going to impact his draft stock.
He's still going top 10.
No, yeah. Which I don't see how. I mean, I think it's a few guys out that's coming out. I believe that's better than him. Jalen Wilson from Kansas. I think he's better than him. He's 6'9", forward. I think he's better than him. He can play both sides of the ball. Not to say Brandon Miller can't, but I think he's just more versatile than him.
You think that kid from Kansas State got a shot?
Making it in the NBA?
Mr. New York?
Yeah.
Mr. New York City. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. New York City. Marquise. Mm-hmm. I think he's only 5'6". He shot 39% this season.
It said 5'8".
He's 5'6".
5'8" with shoes on.
Facts.
Gotta add that.
On his best day, 5'8".
Yeah.
On his best day.
Nah, I think he'll make it. late second round pick, mid second round pick, maybe.
Even if he goes undrafted, I mean, we've seen guys like, to a lesser degree, Fred VanVleet go undrafted, make an impact on a championship winning team. Listen, Noel's got talent.
Yeah, I think I seen something that he had like a crazy, a really low field goal percentage.
Yeah, 39%. So, I mean, listen, that's college. NBA is a different game. It's a wide open game. College is more packed in. I think he could be a good pro, though. I'm not just saying that because he's from New York and he had a great run in the tournament. I was really rooting for him. I see a lot of talent. I see NBA talent in that kid. So hopefully he gets it done.
You see the second coming of Isaiah Thomas, not Isaiah Thomas Pistons, Isaiah Thomas Boston Celtics.
I'm not going to go that far because, Celtics Isaiah Thomas was a dog.
What about Sacramento Kings Isaiah Thomas?
Well, they're the same.
He was at a different stage in his career.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
he had to go through some things to get to where he was at with Boston.
Y'all remember that kid that got drafted in 2021? What's his name?
It's from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
No, the Hawks picked him up. A short point guard.
Oh, Sharif Cooper.
Sharif Cooper, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's solid in the G League right now.
That's it though. That's his ceiling right there, the G League.
Because everybody's pegging him to be like the next Trae Young, like how because they've built almost like the same.
He was never the shooter that Trae Young was. That's what people just make comparisons, college to NBA, like it's just
Trae Young ain't the shooter we thought he was. I'm just gonna say it.
That's a fact too. I mean,
I really
when they were comparing him to Steph Curry, I was like, chill out a little bit.
So when I remember one time when I put a little something on the game, it's like for him to make 1 3. Boy went 0 for 9 from 3 point. Couldn't shoot. A
Trae Young.
point to say he was like
parlay. Don't do it. He's been selling my parlays all year too, so I think it's been a sell artist for everyone. So, I mean, listen, we talk about short point guards,
and then he got his coach up out of there.
Yeah, he's got what's his name, Quinn Snyder in there now. So we'll see with the Hawks. They're, like I said, in the play-in tournament seeding right now. They play the Nets, like I said. Real quick before we move on from basketball, Final Four is back this weekend.
Mid.
No, don't listen. No.
Come on, bro. It's like even the ratings went down. It went down 6%.
Because everyone's a front runner. They don't want to see underdogs.
Bro, but this is
I ain't
like
gonna hold you. Yo, the women's has got a better tournament this year.
First off, I'm happy you brought that up because Aaliyah Boston versus Clayton Clark.
Woo!
Box office.
Yo, I see something on Twitter, right? And this is an honest question, right? And I know y'all gonna say,
I think I know what you're about to say.
Who you taking, Caitlin Clark or Ben Simmons?
Yeah, somebody brought up that point. It was like, give Caitlin Clark a chance in the NBA.
I'm not going that far. I'm just saying, who would you take as a player?
Nah, but somebody was genuinely like, give her a shot in the NBA. She can't be no worse than Marcus Morris. I was like, dang, like Marcus Morris just had to catch a stray.
Marcus Morris is defensive player of the year. Stop that. But Ben Simmons averaging what 6 points or what? How much is he averaging this year?
6.9 points.
Ben Simmons is trash.
Horrible.
I thought we closed the door on this guy.
My neck.
The door will never be closed. Never be closed.
I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Not say it.
Nah,
say it.
Nah.
Go ahead. You have the floor, bro.
Look, the way Ben Simmons was playing, you would have had a hard time distinguishing who was the female player in that argument. I said the more PG way.
So funny.
Nah.
I'm not
Corey.
you. I'm not you.
It's 2023, bro. How you doing?
I'm not you, Nico. I can't go out. Huh?
What was that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I've never heard Nico be sexist on the sports show. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
wait, huh? Wait, where did you get that from?
What you just said.
That's not sexist.
Nah?
Yeah. How's it sexist?
You know what? I'm gonna let you rock. You got it, Cody.
What do you say?
I'm actually bigging up Caitlin Clark.
No, we all love Caitlin Clark. She's definitely. I agree with you actually.
But you know who I got South Carolina taking it.
Yeah, they're the favorites. Don Staley supremacy. Y'all really don't mess with the men's tournament.
What's that?
I mess with the men's tournament. I like the men's one.
How many years does Caitlin Clark have left?
Eligibility?
Yeah, I wonder. Because if she got another year, that Paige Becker's coming back next year. It's gonna be exciting for that.
I don't know, but New York Liberty. I mean, you better bring Caitlin Clark to New York City. You better bring that girl to New York City.
That Liberty team is stacked.
Come on. If the Knicks don't bring a championship to the Garden, the Rangers don't do it. I want to see the Liberty play the Barclays Center.
Somebody
now.
say,
I don't even know why they do that
I seen somebody say, the WNBA need to branch out to Boston. She'd be a star player over there.
F Boston.
Real.
Care about Boston. Who we got though? I do like Dawn Staley in South Carolina to get it done with the women, but I'm looking at this Final Four for the men. I mean, obviously, I'm a big East lifer. UConn, Jordan Hawkins, future Knick, speaking it into existence. 6'6", can shoot the hell out of the ball, can play defense. That kid's special.
Wait, who?
Jordan Hawkins.
What about I'm saying this on purpose. What about Kansas forward Grady Dick?
Yo, Grady,
he just
Grady Dick, yo.
He just declared for the draft.
Grady Dick. That's a hooper right there. I'm happy you brought him up. I'm real happy you brought him up.
Is Timmy from Gonzaga coming back next year?
No, he's done. He's done.
He's done?
He's done. He's done.
He does have one more year of eligibility.
No.
He really does.
No,
He's not that old. He's acting like he's so old.
Bro, look at him.
His fourth year of college.
No.
I'm surprised at you because you was on Stetson Bennett ass. But you're going to co-sign Drew Timmy?
Bro, Drew Timmy's what, 22?
I got to look this up.
No
He's
way.
22. I feel like he's been
No
there
way.
forever.
He looks like he's like 32.
It's definitely his looks. It's definitely.
I mean, he's in Gonzaga.
He's 22 only?
I think so, yeah.
It's the stash. It's the.
Yeah, it's the whole getup.
Oh, he really is 22.
He was only
Born
his fourth year
September
of
9th,
college.
2000.
He still has one more because of the COVID year, so.
I take it back, Drew.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Run it back.
You all right?
Run it back.
Yeah, I can't be mad at him.
We'll get yours.
I think I'm going UConn as well.
Yeah?
But I think my upset team to win it all is Miami.
They got Jim Larinaga. He's a legendary coach in his own right.
Look, my team,
Maybe the script's written for him.
Always right with the U.
The U. Since I'm gonna steal Nico's stick and be like, were you like, how old were you when the 2001 Miami Hurricanes football team had Ed Reed and
Sean Taylor, had Vince Wilfork?
A lot of legendary football players, obviously. But
I don't know how old I was, but that's arguably one of the best college teams ever to play the game. They had Jeremy Shockey. Solid.
Yo, Corey, do me a favor.
What?
Can you put your headphones on?
I can hear everything.
It's just the way they slid off was mad funny.
Oh man. Well, you missed the March Madness music.
I was listening to it the whole time.
With your headphones on your neck.
They literally just slide it down, just like before you said that.
Nah, it was pretty funny what it said.
I was even listening when it just upticked for like a good second.
Bro, even the fish is laughing. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's loving this. Salmon is loving it. He's living life over there.
Don't touch him. Why are you touching it, bro? You didn't ask for consent. What are you doing?
Bing bong.
Nice. Right on cue.
Hey, man.
All up in his mouth. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, hey.
Run the tape back, yo.
Nico.
What? He was touching the fish's mouth. Didn't even ask. Nothing. You just touching that fish. Oh, you foul.
Corey,
now you laughing about it like it's a joke.
What you got to say? Corey, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yo, you know what he doing live on his air.
You're touching the fish. There's video proof of it now. So yeah, I got San Diego State versus Miami in the championship.
Oh, you're going all upset.
Yeah, San Diego winning.
Because I know Florida Atlantic's a lower seed, but I definitely think that they're the favorite against San Diego State. I think so. I mean, they're probably not that on FanDuel and DraftKings and stuff, but I like Florida Atlantic. They went 31-3. They were the 9th seed because of strength of schedule, but I like what they have going on. I really do.
Yeah, no, San Diego's favorite, 2.5.
I'm going to rock with Florida Atlantic.
Con's favorite. Connecticut's a favorite with 5.
Well, yeah, I think Connecticut gets it done.
For sure.
Any more thoughts on Grady Dick?
Not that great. You gotta be honest.
Nah. You not moved?
Nah.
He's all right.
You not moved by Grady?
Grade E Dick. So I mean, it's grade E. It's not anything higher.
Oh wow.
Corey just shaking his head.
Nah, don't act like you so innocent.
Corey,
You over there
nah.
touching that fish.
Corey comes over here. He comes on the show, and he just comes on the show every week, and he just looks like a depressed father, like a depressed and a disappointed father.
Yeah.
Yes, like just like
Corey,
every time.
that's supposed to be my job. I mean, you just
a disappointed father.
I'll just be like, I don't give. Nico really might be the go-to manipulating this radio stuff.
What did I manipulate?
How
You touched the fish without his consent.
it's on the Facebook
week,
Live.
Every week it's like he on the border. It's like he's just looking over the line across. Like I see it right there that I can decide to step over, but I'm just gonna peek over it.
Corey, what's your career path? What are you pursuing?
Man.
What's wrong with no? I'm asking a genuine question.
Man.
I'm asking a genuine question.
I hope to try possibly get into radio.
Yeah.
We're
So
in radio right now.
So when Nico, like I call him the next Howard Stern, he gets his little Sirius XM show. I don't want to say little. I don't want to discredit your future Sirius XM show. It's a big deal.
Oh, he's gonna be cursing up a storm on there.
How much are you like Beetlejuice?
Huh?
So y'all will maybe he can interview you one day, and then you can just run back to old.
You know how Howard Stern had Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Corey's my Beetlejuice.
Yeah, talking about.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
What color is a carrot?
Bro, no.
I'm so close.
You take a 6 feet.
I would.
I'll give this the hole.
What's a BMW? It's a car. Spell red.
L.
Nah, he just called you Beetlejuice. I don't even know what to say.
I feel bad for that dude.
He know what he doing, but at the same time, he really don't.
No, he don't know what the hell he doing.
Y'all hear the sound?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No more topic sheet.
Don't worry.
I think I want to talk about something else.
Don't worry. If I'm the Beetlejuice to his Howard Stern,
Yeah.
he could be my Guillermo of like Jimmy Kimmel.
Guillermo.
Yeah.
You're Guillermo now, Nico.
That's mad racist. Bro. That's foul, man. I'm a short Hispanic dude. That's foul, yo. That's foul.
But you call me Beetlejuice.
Nah.
Everybody.
Yeah, because you dumb. You only call me Guillermo because I'm short and Hispanic. Nah.
I was like, I didn't say that. You said that. You said that. I was looking for sidekicks. I was looking for sidekicks.
I can't believe this.
I was looking for sidekicks.
First you touching fishes inappropriately, then you being racist on live radio.
How was that raw fish last week? I gotta know.
Corey, you want to answer the question? Answer the question.
Did it hit?
Yeah. It wasn't fried.
Corey, you like fish sticks?
No.
No?
Look, I watched South Park too. You're not getting me with that one.
Thought I'd check on that.
Yeah, you thought you had me with that one.
I had to try it.
Nah, you ain't about to box me in.
I love this show so much, man. Y'all have no idea. You know, I got a lot of like great reviews from the OJ conversation we had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
no, we're not doing.
Wait, nah, Corey, wait.
No.
Wait, don't speak.
My clients at work really loved that segment. Like they was gushing over that segment. I promise you.
Gushing over it.
They loved it.
Hold on. Yeah, hear that? OJ did it.
Yeah, we not.
He didn't do it, Aaron.
He did it.
It wasn't him.
We're not doing this live.
But I'm telling you, there's no way he didn't. He kind of like already said he did it.
Yo, does the glove fit?
Yo, let's get into the Jets.
Nah, but
Did the glove fit?
I'm gonna tell you why it didn't fit. First of all, he had a latex glove on, right?
Did the glove fit?
Can I explain it?
Did the glove
Let me
fit?
explain it.
Yes or no question.
And the blood. No. The glove was covered in blood, so it shrunk from being in the blood. It shriveled up.
Yeah, sure.
He was putting it on.
You think the Earth is flat too, Eric?
No.
Josh.
What?
Why'd you start this?
Start what?
You don't want to have this conversation. This is no. Because we have to figure out the truth. There you go. We got to figure out the truth. We got to know this. Special Victims Unit. Let's go.
Oh,
No, John.
OJ didn't do it.
Why
Call
would
homicide.
Why would you do this?
dude, what? What did I do?
Did Sean say anything to you?
No.
Sean.
No, we just got some good reviews on it, so we're
radio.
gonna bring it back.
Sean is very happy that I had a conversation or I steered a conversation that had a lot of great reviews from last week. That's what he's happy about.
Nobody wants to talk about this.
You don't want to talk about it.
I just told
You don't want the people knowing that you don't think he did it. That's the thing.
I ain't say that. I did not say that.
You do not say what?
You don't want to talk about what? Hold on. What's the problem with OJ? Why you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, why are you so scared of O.J. Simpson conversation? What's the problem?
You know something we don't.
Nah.
I said this last week though. He knows something
Is
we
your last
don't.
name really David?
Well, yes, my last name is really David.
No, it's probably Francis.
Nah.
Ken.
Yo, Ken, are you Ken Francis?
He is. He is.
I wish I would have got. I wish I was. I would have got certified and got Lamar's money.
So it's you. It's you.
I wish.
Has been.
See, I thought it was Meek Mill.
See, and
but-
also I wish I was living in Florida. So.
Who asked? Literally no one asked.
Just did it.
Nothing to say.
Nah, I'm just saying. You're right. Nobody asked, but I just said it because I can.
OJ Simpson used to have killer nights in Florida.
I bet.
When he played the Dolphins, yeah, he used to have killer nights. I'm telling you.
I ain't going front.
Murder them defenses.
Y'all wild for this conversation. For that conversation.
What happened?
Just
What
like
are your thoughts on Malaysia Flight 370? What are your
Talk
thoughts
about the
on
reason
that?
why. Talk about
That's a crazy one. See, we could stay as far away as possible from that.
Why?
Come on, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
You wanna know what? I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna give in this one time. Reason why I don't want to talk about that subject is because people look at you when you tell the truth about something. When you tell the truth,
So you're scared to tell your truth on the radio?
When you speak your opinion about that situation,
What's wrong? What's gonna happen if you give your unfiltered opinion on O.J. Simpson?
Hey, look.
What's really gonna happen?
This live. This
OJ Simpson goons is going to come after him.
Nah, it's not. That ain't what I'm worried about. Look,
You think his son did it?
nah.
I think it's something.
He's thinking. Oh my God!
No, that's exactly what it is.
I got you. Say it.
We be, as Dave Chappelle would say, OJ did it. but I ain't gonna say if he did or did not. I ain't gonna say.
You told us privately that you think he didn't do it.
I think he did it. But my thing is, would I ever say that? Would I just be out going preaching that? I'm just gonna keep going with my defense that he ain't do it. He ain't do it.
Well, if y'all ever watch Barbershop, Cedric the Entertainer was like, and OJ did it. OJ did it.
But
there's no proof behind it.
To certain people, we just gonna say, "Hey, that was OJ."
There we go.
You know,
The glove didn't fit.
no.
We got him.
No.
Got him.
You know what they about to say. You know what I really want to say.
Say it. What's gonna happen? They don't know what you look like. It's so small they can't see. Don't worry.
So
Had to get one back.
Oh man. So I promised somebody earlier today we were going to talk about the Giants and Odell Beckham and the Jets. We got 10 minutes left. Let's get into that. I know Corey got some thoughts on it. Odell Beckham's pretty much been linked to all our teams.
We
at
talking
one
about
point.
actual sports now?
Careful. I'll make you host the last 10 minutes.
oh
No, please do that.
If you want to, if not the way I'm hosting doesn't appease you, Corey, then take the mic. Go ahead. Take the topic. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
No, you got it.
No, please.
You got it.
I'm not a good enough host for you. I get it.
No, I'm just saying. Are we getting back into sports? I was just trying to figure
well,
out.
we were in sports.
OJ
Simpson was an
very
NFL
much
player.
Great running back.
Great
Top 10
running
all
back.
time.
Knifing through the
1,800
defense.
yards,
Knifing through the defense.
2,000 yards to be exact. Actually, 2,003 yards.
Knifing through the defense?
Yeah.
2,000 yards is 2,000 yards. 2K is 2K. I don't know what to tell you. Do you want to take the Odell Beckham topic or not?
I'll take it, Josh.
Jets are favorite to land Odell, depending on if Aaron Rodgers come. Because he does have offers from multiple teams, including the Baltimore Ravens. Buffalo Bills are also looking at him. Von Miller was very fond of trying to get him last year. I think that he's coming back, and the thing is, though, the reason why I think he's waiting on the Aaron Rodgers situation is because the Baltimore Ravens situation is still unclear on whether or not Lamar is going to play for them.
Well, he's not.
The Buffalo Bills situation seems more enticing to me, especially when you look at a situation like with Stephon Diggs. You could be sliding into that number 3 type role. You know, I just think that it increases your odds, especially with a guy like Aaron Rodgers coming to that division. And you know, most of the quarterbacks in the AFC right now, it's the top of the top right there.
Yeah, the AFC it's crazy, especially the AFC East. What we're looking at potentially, if Aaron Rodgers does come to the Jets, and obviously Odell Beckham coming to the Jets is probably contingent on that. But Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen,
Mac Jones, Mac 10, baby.
I was gonna lead a point that it's a lot of great quarterbacks in the AFC East, but I forgot who the Patriots had at quarterback.
Yeah, why Asante Samuels don't like the Patriots?
Not everybody's a fan of Bill Belichick. You can imagine why.
Why?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's good. He's a great coach.
He's fun at a Halloween party.
I bet he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen when Randy Moss invited him to a Halloween party? Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, what did you think about the performance today? How do you think your team played? Were you happy with the performance? No.
We're on to Cincinnati.
No.
We're on to Cincinnati.
On to Cincinnati. Nah.
But there's still look.
I'm not going to answer that question.
If you got a shot at winning, does it really matter how your coach is? It's like I got a shot at winning.
Who's winning in New England?
There was one man that won for a pretty long time. The GOAT.
Oh.
So O.J. Simpson, right, Corey?
What?
No, we're not doing the Tom Brady. I refuse.
Oh, what?
No.
What Tom Brady thing? No. The fact that he's the GOAT?
No, because you think he's tiers above other players.
He is.
He's not.
Yes.
He's not.
Well, no, I know one player he's clearly tiers above.
Who?
No.
His name.
No.
Say it.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
No, you're wrong.
He's tiers. Look. It's Aaron, Brett Favre over here, like right down there. It's Tom Brady, like way up there. Hell, I'll put Eli over Aaron.
He's lying.
I mean, all I know is one got 1, one got 2. I'm just saying. You can't do. Look, if I do the math, 2 is better than 1, right?
A Super Bowl is a team achievement.
Yeah. Yeah, what? He didn't lead his team good enough to get to the second one.
That defense.
That's a terrible take, bro.
That defense got the Giants to that Super Bowl.
What to say to you right now?
What?
We're losing recipes.
We've lost all the recipes.
That's what it's quarterback.
So you've taken the quarterback
That's
wins.
What Green, that's
no,
what,
no, no,
that's
stop,
what Green Bay did.
Stop. So you think you've taken the quarterback wins conversation to the rings conversation. That's what you're doing.
It's all about the rings.
It's a team achievement. Yeah, cut his mic off.
Yeah,
I did.
Cut his mic off. Yeah.
There ain't no way, man. Corey, you outdo yourself every week, man. You really do.
You see, he's dead right now. He's not alive.
Give the mic to Salmon over there in the middle. Give it to the fish.
Salmon more smarter than you, bro.
Salmon would have probably told you that Aaron Rodgers ain't better than Eli.
Well, Salmon is probably a Dolphins fan. So.
You think?
I'm trying to think. Would he?
He
For those who aren't watching
birds.
the Facebook Live.
He got the Carolina Panthers colors though.
No, but he's swimming alongside of the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Corey, you acted like you want to say something, but you don't.
No, I didn't. I didn't
No,
want to say anything.
he thinking
I was
about
waiting for the next thing.
No, there is no next thing.
No,
We're not getting into Lamar
We
Jackson.
talk about Malaysia.
We can get into Lamar Jackson's contract. About the Atlanta Falcons talking about they don't want that they're not looking at him and they're going to focus on
bombastic side eye to Nico.
No, for a quick second, we can get into Lamar Jackson update with his situation.
Sure, let's do that, Ken Francis.
Yeah, tell us how'd that go.
You see,
what was the highest number you were able to get for him?
I honestly don't know what's going to happen with this situation. I think especially if the draft comes and like nothing happens, it kind of puts the Baltimore Ravens in a more stickier situation where it's like teams will be able to use their next year's draft picks and I don't think I don't see that the QB market next year is going to be better than it is this year in the draft. So I'm like, you should get what you can for Lamar right now. Because if he decides to sit out this season...
Hold on. Did you just say next year's QB draft is not as good as this year's?
I don't necessarily know. I don't know any names that's like sticking out like that's...
Come on, bro.
Really? Caleb Williams? Quinn Ewers? Spencer Rattler? He mid, but isn't Drake May next year also?
He got me with the Caleb Williams, but Spencer Rattler...
Not Quinn Ewers?
He's nice.
He's hella nice. I don't like his mullet. I think he could do better on that.
Texas quarterback?
Yeah.
One that was at Ohio State, had to leave Ohio State to go to Texas. That's about to probably lose his job to the Arch.
He's not going to lose his job.
Nah.
Arch is sitting that first year.
Because he's leaving next year, so Arch is going to sit down and, he going to fill in.
Nah, I'm not seeing it.
Isn't Drake May also next year's draft class? That's good. That's good.
Yeah, next year's draft class is...
I think the top pick of next year's draft is going to be... Marvin Harrison Jr.
A wide receiver?
I think he's gonna go number one.
I think
he'll go number 2.
I think he's gonna go number one. Just sort of like how you hear like scouts talk about him, like when he was at Ohio State's pro day, they was like, it's like looking at the newest Lamborghini model, knowing that you can't get it. That's what scouts kind of compared it to his situation. Like if he'd have been able to come out this year, then top 5 pick.
Top 5, yeah, but number 1 overall in the quarterback league.
It's not happening.
I don't know about that.
Especially, you got to think about those crappy teams that are going to be at the bottom of the league next year. They're going to need quarterback.
Teams like who, Nico?
Chicago.
No. Well, if Justin Fields flames
if they
out,
have another bad year to the point where they have the first overall pick again, Justin Fields is not that guy.
I believe in them, though.
That makes one of us.
Maybe the Giants.
Vikings.
We got a solid 2 years with Daniel Jones. See what he's going to do about.
See what he's going to be bad.
Huh?
It's going to be bad.
15 touchdowns.
You think
he's going to get 16 next year, Corey? Trust.
You think it's going to be bad?
Yeah. I guarantee you right now, Packers have more wins than the Giants next year. We can make a future bet right now. We're going to do it.
We got some J's on that.
J's on that?
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take that. I know for a fact Daniel Jones is better than Jordan Love.
Right.
Fact.
We going to definitely see.
None of us know, actually. We just don't know yet.
We know.
No.
We don't, but we're going to find out soon.
Daniel Jones' best year, he had 15 touchdowns. That's not saying a lot.
Well, he did better against Philly than Daniel Jones did.
That is true.
Corey's speechless. No, he's not speechless.
You talking about
Jordan Love played better against Philly than Daniel Jones did.
I could have sworn we almost beat them at the end of the season.
Oh, almost don't count.
All right.
Oh, you talk about almost.
That's going to do it.
Let's wrap it up. That's the show. Thank you for listening to the Friday edition of WHPC Sports Talk. Closing out the week. Have a good weekend. For Nico Each, Corey David, Eric Williams, this is Joshua Umahi. Thanking you once again for listening to the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.